Hey, welcome back everyone. In the last video, I wired and mounted this headlight onto the Super73R. And I had a few requests to also do a tail light. That's what we're gonna do today, so let's get into it. Okay, so today's video should be a fairly short video because it is a follow-up video to the last video. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch that. It will be linked down below. It will talk about some of the stuff that we used to mount this headlight onto the Super73R and all that good stuff. So the taillight that we're going to be using today is advertised as this Harley Davidson motorcycle taillight. It has inputs for turn signals and stuff like that, but I'm just going to put it on the high beams. I'm only interested in being as bright as possible when it is turned on at night. Some of the things that we have from the last video are these DC connectors to connect it to the battery pack. We have both male and female. Last video we used the female. We don't need those. We just need the males for this video, and we only need one. The last video for the headlight was pretty simple, but this one's gonna be even easier because everything else is already mounted on the bike. The battery pack is already mounted underneath. Everything's already wired in. We just have to focus on these two little things and then also hook that up into the same system that's already there. Keep in mind, I already mounted my taillight onto the bike, so this one is just for illustration purposes and just to walk you through on how to do it. So there's 5 little connectors here for low beam, high beam, turn signals, stuff like that, but we're only focused on the red and the black, which match up nicely with the DC connector that has red and black as well. So you're gonna wanna take your wire cutters and strip the wires red and black on both. And the way that I did it was I actually just twisted the red and black on both and covered it with electrical tape. Very simple way, but not the best way, as I learned in the comments of the last video. There are better ways. What you should actually do is go to your hardware store and get butt splice connectors, and that'll be a much more secure, longer lasting way than just twisting up the wires and electrical taping them. But this is the way that I did it, and that's what you're gonna see on my bike. So let's hop over to that and show you exactly where this goes. Okay, so coming over to the bike over here on the rear end, you see this little plug hanging down from here. This, if you remember from the last video, or if you didn't watch it, it goes directly underneath this plastic panel right here, and that's where the battery pack is that powers the headlight and will power also the tail light. You can use this to actually charge the battery pack as well, so you don't have to take out the battery pack, but it also delivers power to the outside, and you can use it to power the rear tail light. So assuming you did everything correctly, you have your tail light wired to your DC adapter, and you're ready to plug this in. Like I said before, I already have my tail light. I already wired it. It's actually mounted right here on the rear, and it just needs to be plugged in. The wire itself is actually just right here. You run it through wherever you want, and you plug it in. Simple as that. Once you turn on the battery pack, the light will automatically turn on. Okay, so the way that the battery pack is mounted underneath here, there's a switch that you can actually reach from this side just by putting your finger in here, and that turns on your rear tail light. Okay, so there's the whole look put together. There's the headlight, and then if we come across the back, there is the tail light. Nice, sleek, nothing bulky, just what you need so people can see you, and the nice bright tail light. Perfect combination. Bike looks great. So there you guys go with these 2 videos. You have a combination of a headlight and a tail light that you can do yourself. You don't have to use any of those ugly bicycle headlights and tail lights that nobody likes. These actually look good, and if you can't tell in video, in person they're actually really bright. I mean, they're meant for motorcycles. So go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you guys think down below. Any suggestions on anything else that could be done, and please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one.